Hello everyone and welcome back to a very special edition of Sonya's Prep. Now we've had a very difficult week. The entire family was sick with the flu, from me, the kids, and even Sonya. And Sonya was the last one to get it. She's been pretty sick. She's in bed right now. She's very sick. And we are trying to prepare for Shabbat. And the kids are going to be here to help us. Is that true? Yeah? Okay, good. So I decided to step into the kitchen to see what I can do to make some of Sonya's easiest recipes. Now I'll give you a little bit of a secret. I can bake, but unfortunately I've never really cooked. I don't know, I get a little squeamish when I touch chicken or meat, but I'm gonna do the very best that I can. I've searched a bunch of Sonya's recipes on the website, and I'm here to find some of the easiest recipes that will involve very little cooking or hands-on from me. So join me in this very special edition of Sonya's Prep as I put together some of these very easy dishes and help prepare for Shabbat as our dear Sonya is out sick. Now I've never really cooked, so I figured I'd just look through Sonya's recipes on her famous channel to see what recipes I can come up with. I found some pretty simple recipes. Most of them are just one ingredient recipes where I would just have to take either the chicken or meat and just add some type of a sauce. I figured, being the fact that I'm not so comfortable cooking, this will be one of the best things that I can do. First things first, gotta tidy up the kitchen. I figured I'd start by washing some dishes. While I was searching through some of Sonya's amazing recipes, I came upon something that was really easy. It's a one-step, no hassle, easy bake chicken recipe. And over here, as you can see, I'm just washing some chicken that I picked up in the store. We also had some chicken thigh in the freezer. I decided to defrost that as well. So washing all the chicken, putting it in here, and then let me show you the sauce that I'm using. That's right, Italian dressing. Now she does have a recipe like this. It's very simple. You just throw about, I think, 8 ounces. Not exactly sure how much is here. Normally it's about a half of a regular bottle. I just threw in what's here and I just hoped for the best. At which point I just give it a very big quick mix, cover it with aluminum foil and bake it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 2 hours. Now on to the next dish. What would Shabbat be without some delicious soup? Now I gotta be honest with you, Mr. Prep has never made soup before in his life. Well, unless it was instant, of course. So I looked up one of Sonya's famous recipes, and I can't believe how easy this is. I just threw in some potatoes, some celery, carrots, a piece of meat, filled it up with water, a tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of awesome chicken seasoning, and you're all set. And the truth is you can throw in any vegetables. There's the onion. Later on, you're going to see the squash, and it's as simple as that. Can you tell it was my first time? No, you can't. All right, then let's get on to the next meal. One of my favorite meals is having some steak. Now over here, I'm gonna be roasting some lamb steaks with potatoes. Very simple. All I did is I took some lamb steaks that I got from the butcher, threw it into a pot, cut up some potatoes, and once again, I'm gonna show you my very secret sauce that I used. Now, I added a little bit of salt, and then I was looking through the fridge for my favorite sauce, which is the barbecue sauce that Sonya usually puts in here. But you know what? Lo and behold, I couldn't find any. So I found this amazing garlic honey sauce. We've never used it before. I saw it in the store and I couldn't resist. And I gotta tell you, I'm so excited that I used it. It was delicious. As you'll see in the end result later on, you'll see how amazing it came out, brown, caramelized, and truly delicious. Now, unlike the chicken, this steak is going to be covered in the oven the entire time with some aluminum foil. It does cook a little bit longer than the chicken, but you can put them in at the exact same time. Now, aside from the meals, I wanted to throw some salads together. So over here you see me boiling some eggs for an egg salad and a tuna salad, which I have made as well for Shabbat. Now keep in mind, we're home for lunch and all the kids are home with the flu. Now they're hungry, so I decided to make them this dish that's one of their favorite dishes. It's called malawach. It is a Yemenite dish. Basically what it is a frozen dough which you heat on a pan. Keep flipping it a bunch of times, and the kids love it with cheese. So when it's ready, I put some American cheese on it. I fold it in half, and I keep flipping it until the cheese is melted over a low heat. And whenever it's ready, I slice it and give it to the kids. As the kids are eating, it's time to get on to the next meal. We tend to have salmon every Shabbat. Our kids love it. I love it. I think my wife loves it. So I figured I'd do that as well. Now, you guessed it. It's a very easy recipe. Very simple. Wash the salmon, throw it into a pot, and throw some delicious teriyaki sauce over it. And that's all I did. This will be baked in the oven for about 15 minutes on broil, which is great. It doesn't come out so well done. If you like a little bit more well done, you can leave it in there a little bit longer. Our family likes it a little bit tender, so we tend to underbake it as well. All right, guys, how am I doing so far? I think I'm doing a pretty good job. So we had some hot dogs in the freezer. I figured I'd put something together. And I decided to make this weird version of a pigs in a blanket, which actually came out pretty good. The kids loved it, and it was actually very pretty. So I took some dough, I thawed it out, I put these hot dogs inside, and baked it in the oven until they were ready. So we hope you enjoyed this very special edition of Sonya's Prep. I'm Mr. Prep checking into the kitchen. Not easy when your wife is sick and you have to do everything with the kids all on your own. I know my wife does it flawlessly. Definitely not easy. The kitchen is a mess. I'll show you around in a second. No way that I could do it perfectly. But the meals are ready. We have about a half hour left until Shabbat and we're ready to go. Let me show you around. So we have our chicken right here. Looks delicious. Okay, doesn't look amazing, but definitely an appetizer for the kids. We have this delicious meat and potatoes. An amazing soup. The kids made some challah. Over here is the salmon. Delicious salmon. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, and of course we also have some brownies in the oven. So we were able to do it all, a little bit at a time. We were able to put it together. Shabbat Shalom from our family to yours. So I definitely took the easy way out by making these one ingredient recipes. They were very easy and really delicious. You gotta try them yourself. Here's the tuna and the egg salad or spreads, however you wanna call them. So my overall cooking experience wasn't so bad. It was my first time. I'm sure it won't be my last. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought. How do you think I did? Have you tried these recipes that Sonya's made? Some of them are very old. Let me know what you think. And please, don't tell Sonya in the comments that I should continue to do this. I've had enough. Till next time. So we hope you really enjoyed this special... Blah! Say it with me. Sonya's prep. Can you say it with me?
Sonya's prep.
You have to let it practice off your tongue. La 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 la. Yeah? Okay, good. And believe me, if I can do it, you can do it too.